Thursday, July 24th, AD 2025. This is the World View in 5 minutes, written by Jonathan Clark and heard on 140 radio stations and at theworldview.com. I'm Adam McManus. The United Kingdom is urging 10 countries in the world to protect religious freedom. British Member of Parliament David Smith announced the plan earlier this month as the UK's new special envoy for freedom of religion or belief. Smith highlighted the persecution of Christians around the world in his briefing. His plan will promote religious freedom in countries where the need is greatest, including Afghanistan, Algeria, China, India, Iraq, Nigeria, Pakistan, Syria, Ukraine, and Vietnam. Listen to comments Smith made on his X account.
So today I was at the Foreign Office launching the Freedom of Religion or Belief strategy, a strategy that as UK Special Envoy I've been working on for the last 6 months. That strategy is going to help us work with civil society organisations, with the UK's posts all around the world, to focus in on the places that we can make the most difference, to make sure that people can have freedom of religion or belief and not be persecuted for what they believe.
At the end of his briefing, Smith quoted Proverbs 31, verses 8 and 9, which says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy." Reuters reports that the United States is planning to incinerate nearly $10 million worth of contraceptives. The stockpile includes contraceptive implants and pills that have been stored in Belgium ever since President Donald Trump put a freeze on U.S. foreign aid. The U.S. turned down offers from the United Nations and other organizations to buy the contraceptives. Instead, America is having them shipped to a facility in France that handles medical waste. This is in keeping with the Mexico City policy that Trump reinstated in January. The policy blocks U.S. funding to foreign groups that promote abortion. National Review reports that the Trump administration is cutting federal funding for, quote, sex trait modifications to minors, end quote. The Department of Health and Human Services is working on a new rule to protect children from transsexual drugs and surgeries. Hospitals that harm children this way would not be allowed to participate in Medicare or Medicaid. An administration official told National Review, quote, "We are actively combing through all federal grants that go to the hospitals that still provide these procedures to kids and sorting through what funding could be cut," end quote. A report from the National Association of Realtors found that the sale of previously owned homes fell 2.7% last month. Meanwhile, the median existing home sales price is up 2% at $435,300, the highest ever. Mortgage rates are also high, with the average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage coming in at 6.75%. Lawrence Young, chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, said, quote, "Multiple years of undersupply are driving the record-high home price. Home construction continues to lag behind population growth. This is holding back first-time homebuyers from entering the market," end quote. 1 out of 4 Gen Z workers regrets going to college, according to a report from Resume Genius. Survey respondents were born between 1997 and 2012. 73% of Gen Z employees said they earned a degree. Of those, 21% said they work in a different field than their degree, and 19% said their degree did not contribute to their career at all. Gen Z workers who studied science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or health professions were the most likely to say their degree contributed to their career. If they could change their education path, 13% of Gen Z workers said they would learn a skilled trade or pursue a career that does not require a degree, and 10% would focus on entrepreneurship or self-employment. And finally, the American Bible Society released results from a flash poll it conducted last week. Over 120 churches around the country responded to the survey. The poll found that 54% of churches are seeing more interest in the Bible among young adults, and 58% said they are seeing more men coming to church. The survey noted, quote, "Churches are seeing more men of all ages, but especially young, walking through their doors, and those who already attended are getting more invested in their faith and involved in their church." End quote. In Titus 2, the Apostle Paul wrote, "But as for you, speak the things which are proper for sound doctrine, that the older men be sober, reverent, temperate, sound in faith, in love, in patience. Likewise, exhort the young men to be sober-minded." And that's the World View on this Thursday, July 24th, in the year of our Lord 2025. Follow us on X or subscribe for free by Spotify, Amazon Music, or by iTunes or email to our unique Christian newscast at theworldview.com. Plus, you can get the Generations app through Google Play or the App Store. I'm Adam McManus. Seize the day for Jesus Christ.